ಆತ್ಮೀಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ಮಿತ್ರರೇ, ತಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಟೈಮ್ ವಿತ್ ವಿವೇಕ್ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನಲ್ಗೆ ಆತ್ಮೀಯವಾದಂಥ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಸೊ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ನಮ್ಮ ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು 2025 ಎನ್ಯುವಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ಯಾಕೇಜನ್ನು ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮಾಡಲಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಜನ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ನನಗೆ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಮೂಲಕ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಮ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ಯಾಕೇಜ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ, ಸೊ ಅದರ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಇದೊಂದು ವಿಡಿಯೋನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಈ ಒಂದು ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ಪಾರ್ಟನ್ನು ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡೋರಿದ್ದೇವೆ. So first chapter is electricity. Charge is a fundamental particle in an atom. Coulomb SI unit of charge. So Coulomb SI unit of charge, SI unit of current is ampere. Potential difference, work done to move a unit of charge from one point to another. SI unit of potential difference is volt. The resistance, it is a property of a conductor to resist the flow of charge through it. SI unit of resistance is ohm. Resistivity, it is defined as the resistance offered by a cube of material of side 1 meter when current flows perpendicular to its opposite faces. SI unit is ohm meter. Electric power, the rate at which electric charge is consumed or dissipated in an electric circuit. SI unit is watt. Ohm's law, potential difference across the 2 points of metallic conductor is directly proportional to the current passing through the circuit provided that temperature remains constant. So mathematical expression for Ohm's law is V directly proportional to I, that is V is equal to IR. Joule's law of heating effect of electric current. It states that heat produced in a resistor is directly proportional to square of current, that is H equal to I square, directly proportional to resistance for a given current, H is directly proportional to R, directly proportional to time for which current flows through the conductor, H directly proportional to T, so H is equal to I square RT. Factors on which the resistance of conductor depends. Resistance of a uniform metallic conductor is directly proportional to the length of the conductor, area of cross section, so and directly proportional to the temperature, depends on the nature of the material. Advantages of parallel combination over series combination is very important question for the annual exam for 2 marks. 2 marks question will be asked on this concept. In series circuit, when one component fails, the circuit is broken and none of the component works. Different appliances have different requirement of current. This cannot be satisfied in series as current remains same. The total resistance in parallel circuit is decreased. Applications of heating effect of electric current. This is also very important question for 2 marks. So students should learn this properly and read it carefully. Heating effect is desirable in devices like electric heater, electric iron, electric bulb, electric fuse, etc. Heating effect is undesirable in devices like computer monitor, TV, refrigerator, etc. In electric bulb, most of the power consumed by the filament appears heat and small part of it is radiated in the form of light. This is very important concept. Okay, so 1 marks question will be asked in the exam. So next chapter is next concept is difference between ammeter and voltmeter. Ammeter is current is measured by ammeter. Ammeter has low resistance and always connected in series. Voltmeter, instrument to measure potential difference. It has a high resistance and always connected in parallel. Cell is the simplest device to maintain potential difference. So next chapter is magnetic effect of electric current. So characteristics of field lines. Field lines arise from north pole and end into south pole of the magnet. Field lines are closed curves. Field lines are closer in a stronger magnetic field. Field lines never intersect each other. As for 2 lines to intersect, there must be 2 north directions at a point, which is not possible. This is 1 marks question asked in the exam. So 4th point is very important, and also the characteristics of field lines are also important for 2 or 3 marks. So next 5th point, the direction of field lines inside the magnet is from south to north. The relative strength of the magnetic field is shown in by degree of closeness of field lines. So right hand thumb rule, it's very important for 1 marks question. Imagine you are holding a current carrying straight conductor in your right hand. such that thumbs in pointing towards the direction of the current, then the finger wrapped around the conductor give the direction of the magnetic field. So next question is solenoid. It's also very important for 1 marks or 2 marks question. Solenoid, what is solenoid and characteristics of solenoid? Solenoid coil of a many circular turns of insulated copper wire wrapped closely in a cylindrical form. So magnetic field of solenoid is similar to that of the bar magnet. Magnetic field is uniform inside the solenoid and represented by the parallel field lines. Direction of the magnetic field: outside the solenoid, north to south; inside the solenoid, south to north. Solenoid can used to magnetize a magnetic material like soft iron electromagnet. So next concept is Fleming's left hand rail. It's also very important for 2 marks question. Strength: stretch the thumb, forefinger, middle finger of your left hand such that they mutually perpendicular. If forefinger points to the direction of the magnetic field, middle finger in its direction of the current, thumb will point in the direction of the motion or the force. Domestic electric circuits. There are 3 kinds of wires used: live wire, that is positive with a red insulation cover; neutral wire, black insulation cover; earth wire, that is green insulation cover. The potential difference between live and neutral wire in India is 220 volt. Earth wire protects us. This is also very important concept, that is earth wire. What are the uses of earth wire? Protect us from electric shock in case of leakage of current, especially in metallic body appliances. It provides a low resistance path for current in case of leakage of current. Short circuit: when live wire comes in contact with neutral wire accidentally, so short circuit will take place. Resistance of circuit becomes low, can result in overloading. So next concept is overloading. When current drawn is more than current carrying capacity of a conductor, it results in overloading. So causes of overloading are accidental hike in voltage supply, use of more than one appliance in a single socket. Safety devices are electric fuse, earth wire, MCB. So these are all very important concepts. So next chapter is light reflection and refraction. So in this chapter, very important concepts are laws of reflection and laws of refraction. So these 2 concepts will be asked for 2 marks. So first one is law of reflection. We will see. So first law is angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. The incident ray, the reflected ray, and the normal at the point of the incidence all lie in the same plane. So next one is law of refraction. The incident ray, refracted ray, and the normal to the interface of 2 transparent media at the point of incidence all lie in the same plane. So next law is Snell's law, that is second law of refraction. The ratio of sine of angle of incidence to the sine of angle of refraction is a constant for a light of a given color and for a given pair of media. That is sin I divided by sin r is equal to constant. So next one is power of a lens, very important for 2 marks. It is defined as a reciprocal of focal length in meter. The degree of convergence or divergence of light rays is expressed in terms of power, that is P is equal to 1 by F. SI unit of power is diopter, that is D. Use of concave mirror, used in torches, searchlights and vehicle headlights to get powerful parallel beam of light. Concave mirrors are used by dentists to see large image of teeth of dentists. Teeth must be placed between pole and focus. Concave mirror is used as shaving mirror to see larger image of the face. Large concave mirror are used to concentrate sunlight to produce heat in solar furnaces. Use of convex mirror. It is used as a rear view mirror in vehicles because it forms erect and diminished image. It is used as a security mirror. So next chapter is human and colorful world. So very important concepts should be asked in the exam. That is, first one is myopia. Myopia, person can see nearby objects clearly but cannot see distant objects clearly. Image is formed in front of retina. Causes of myopia: excessive curvature of the eye lens, elongation of eyeball. So correction of myopia will be using concave lens. So next one is hypermetropia. That is farsightedness. Affected person can see far objects clearly but cannot see nearby objects clearly. The near point of eye moves away. Image is formed behind the retina. Causes of hypermetropia: focal length of eye lens becomes too long, eyeball becomes too small. Correction: use of convex lens of suitable power can correct the defect. Presbyopia, old age hypermetropia. It is the defect of vision due to which an old person cannot see the nearby objects clearly due to loss of power of accommodation of the eye. The near point of the old person having presbyopia gradually descends and becomes much more than 25 centimeters away. So causes are gradual weakening of ciliary muscles, diminishing flexibility of eye lens. Correction: use of convex lens of suitable power. Sometimes a person may suffer from both myopia and hypermetropia. Such people require bifocal lens for correction. Red is the least deviated color as it has largest or longest wavelength. Violet is the most deviated color as it has the smallest wavelength in visible spectrum. White spectrum is formed when white light is passed through a glass prism. Each color has definite wavelength, and for each wavelength the angle of deviation differs. Red is the least deviated and violet is the most deviated color, so different colors deviate at different angles to form spectrum. What is referred as white light? Any light that forms spectrum similar to the sunlight referred as white light. Explain the phenomenon which are involved in rainbow formation: dispersion, refraction, internal reflection. Some water droplets remain suspended in the air after rain. These droplets behave as glass prism. When light enters the raindrop, it first refracts and disperses, then it reflects internally and again refracts as it comes out of the drop, and 7 colors reach the eye of observer in the form of rainbow. So next question is reasoning questions. An object placed behind the fire or hot surface appears flicker when seen through the air. So next question is stars when seen near the horizon appear slightly higher than their actual position due to the atmospheric refraction. Refractive index of Earth's atmosphere in general increase from top to bottom, so the light coming from the star near horizon has to travel from near rarer to denser medium, and it bends towards the normal. As a result, the star appears higher. Advanced sunrise. Sun appears about 2 minutes earlier than actual sunrise, and the sun remains visible for about 2 minutes after actual sunset. When sun is below horizon, the rays have to pass from rarer to denser medium, so rays bend towards the normal. As a result, the sun appears higher than its actual position. Twinkling of stars. Stars are very far from us, so they behave as point source of light. Since the physical conditions of Earth's atmosphere are not constant, the light from stars appears to come from different directions. This results in fluctuation of apparent position of a star. The amount of light coming from stars also vary due to the changing refractive index of atmosphere. The star appears bright when more light from star reaches our eyes, and the same star appears dull when less amount of light reaches our eyes. Both these effects are responsible for twinkling of stars. Why do planets not twinkle? The planets are much closer than the Earth and are thus seen as extended sources. If we consider a planet as a collection of a large number of point-sized sources of light, the total variation in the amount of light entering our eyes from all individual point-sized source will average out of 0 and will nullify the twinkling effect. So Tyndall effect is also very important. Next question: why danger signs are made in red cloud? Red is the least scattered color. It is least scattered by fog and smoke and can be seen in the same color over long distance. So danger signs are made in the red color. Why color of sky appears blue on a clear day? The upper layer of atmosphere contains very fine particles of water, vapors and gases. These particles are more effective in its scattering of light of shorter wavelength, mainly blue, than larger wavelength. So the sky appears blue. How does the sky appear to astronaut in the space or to a passenger of jet plane flying at a high altitude? The sky would appear dark to an astronaut in the space as scattering is not very prominent at such high altitude due to the absence of particles. So next one is why clouds appear white. Clouds are formed by water vapors. Water vapors condense from water droplets due to the large size of droplets. All colors of light are scattered and clouds appear white. Why colors of sun appear red during sunrise and sunset? While sunset and sunrise, the color of the sun and its surroundings appear red. During sunset and sunrise, the sun is near horizon and therefore the sunlight has to travel larger distance in atmosphere. Due to this, most of the blue light are scattered away by the particles. The light of the longer wavelength, that is red color, will reach our eyes. This is why sun appear red in color. ಸೊ ಡಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ ನಾವು ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಮ್ದ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ಯಾಕೇಜನ್ನು ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಇದನ್ನು ತಾವು ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇ ಆದರೆ ಭೌತ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ 27 ಅಂಕಗಳಿಗೆ ಕನಿಷ್ಠ ನಾವು 20 ಅಂಕಗಳನ್ನಾದರೂ ಪಡಿಬಹುದು ಅನ್ನುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯವನ್ನು ತಮಗೆ ತಿಳಿಸುತ್ತಾ ಈ ಒಂದು ವಿಡಿಯೋನ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಸಮಾಪ್ತಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಮುಂದಿನ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಮ್ದು ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಕೆಮಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಪಾಸಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ಯಾಕೇಜನ್ನು ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿ ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ. So till then, take care, bye bye.